Hi everyone, it's Jody from An Eye for Beauty, and this is our weekly check-in energy update for the week of August 8th, 2026. I'm actually going to post this the day before, which is when I'm recording it, August 7th, but why I'm doing it today and not tomorrow is because tomorrow is the 8-8 portal, otherwise known as Lionsgate. And basically, all I will say to you is this portal is a very powerful portal. The number 8 represents the infinity symbol if it's turned on its side. It represents as above, so below, and it represents abundance and prosperity. And what I will ask you is, from the end of January, we have truly been working on clearing, purging, really stepping into the version of ourselves that we weren't even aware we were hiding with masks, trying to fit into a society that has never ever had our back. And I'm not saying that humans around you are not loyal and loving, but as a general collective, we have done so much damage to ourselves, and it has happened from the dark energies that if you go down the rabbit hole, you can't even handle because it's so intense. So we're not going to do that. We are going to call in the light today, and God and Jesus and all of the archangels of divine heavenly white light. And before we begin, because I have a whole spread here that I want to share, that I want you to consider as you step into the 8-8 tomorrow, or August 8th tomorrow of 2026, what I want you to first think about is a message that's going to come through from my cards that I created, and we'll see what Archangel is going to begin our message. So I hope that you're doing well. The Schumann has a lot of white, intense energy coming through, which is causing us to, of course, continue to purge, but also to integrate the new energy that is coming in, because it's enlightening us. We are becoming less dense and more crystalline and more light bodied. So when that is happening, oftentimes we are going through a lot, whether it's physical, mental, emotional, spiritual. So let's just tune in for a sec. What is it that you want us to know to begin? Okay. Archangel Sandalphon, the Archangel of Gentleness. Put on gentle music, solfeggio frequency like 528 megahertz, which is of the heart. Tune into the melody for clearing your energy. Be very gentle with yourself and be in gentle spaces. So this is first calling upon us. Archangel Sandalphon is saying, through it all, through whatever you're going through, you know what helps you a lot of times is the music, is the gentle energy, is the gentle people, is the gentleness of the self. And that is what you are being called to do for yourself. And it actually goes in alignment with this spread, because as we go through, you will see this spread. And I know if you're watching this, you're sensitive, or you're an empath, you're a light worker. You're feeling what is out there in the collective, and it's in you. And you are realizing that you've been carrying so much for everyone, and you're not doing that anymore. You can't do that anymore. You won't do that anymore. It's unhealthy for you. Wherever that resonates for you, this message is for you. So what I have laid out here is a Celtic cross, and it gives us a whole bunch of information. So we're going to go through with the first cards, which are all about the situation. And here's the situation. God is sending divine intervention to answer your prayers. The second card that goes with that is your love life. Now, the crystal is rose quartz, which is all about self-love. So what this is really talking about is not others, it's self. When it talks about love life, it's not about you with another. It is about you with you. In society, we have been taught that we have to be in partnership with someone else in order to be whole and complete. But the reality is you, as you, are whole and complete. And then if you meet someone that is a divine counterpart, well, then that is just a beautiful thing. But you don't need that other person to be complete and whole. And this is really asking us to tune into ourselves and how we treat ourselves, how we nurture ourselves, how we love ourselves, how we take care of ourselves, and where we might be, the word I'm hearing is lacking or feeling lack. What we want to do is pray. Not worry, not have fear, but pray and ask God to answer any prayers you may have, or any concerns or anything that you're asking for at this time. Always remembering that it must be for your best and highest good. The challenge for everybody is the spiritual path. The card says your true beliefs are becoming clearer to you, which prompts you to make necessary life changes. So, number one, how many people do you know that are in your life or around you that still are not walking on a spiritual path, that still have their eyes veiled over, that still are wearing their masks? How many people do you know doing that? Or are you still doing that? Or are you unveiling yourself and taking off the masks and you're like, I don't even know who I am anymore. I don't even know what I want. I don't even know what direction to go in. And that is the spiritual path. But that's a positive, because that is showing you that you are needing to make changes, and those changes are necessary for your highest good. And basically, your true beliefs are coming out to you that were once not something you were aware of. Now, the foundation of this whole thing is that you are walking the spiritual path and being guided to a new community. Your community might be an online community. Your community might be some around you. But you're being guided to those soul connections, to those people that are around you, those angels that walk the earth. And you could be in a grocery store and this angel comes and helps you with a cart, or helps you to walk to your car, or you have an issue with something and somebody just shows up and they're there to support you, and you don't know who they are, but they're an angel walking amongst us. Those are your like-minded, frequency aligned connections. And you will be finding more and more of those just showing up in your life in the coming days. And through this 8-8 portal, you're going to experience that energetically pulling, magnetizing to you those such people and communities coming into your life. Now, we have been working on not being perfect, but progressing and walking on this journey and not comparing ourselves and where we're at to where others are. And I know humans have a hard time with that. But hopefully you have been doing a better job at being more authentic and tuning into what you need and what you want and what you desire and what you need for nurturing and loving yourself. We have been doing a lot of purification and detoxification. That is the current energy in the present moment, but it's also needed, whether it is internally something that you need to do to clear your physical body, whether it's something you need to do to clear your energetic body, your chakras, your meridians, whether it's emotional and mental, doing a brain purge. We're all going through that, the purging, the clearing, and the releasing. What is coming into our future energy is kind of like more of that. It's clearing the negativity, and it's also making more time for yourself, self-care. Taking care of yourself is essential right now. Release all the negativity from within you and around you. So this is a theme that will continue. The purging, the detoxifying. Something that has been happening to me, just to share, is I am doing an elimination diet with foods because I've noticed foods are bothering me. And what is happening is I'm breaking out on hives and welts, and I'm having, like, see here, I have this a little bit over here at times. And sometimes I get what's called blepharitis on my eyelid. That's a form of detoxing. So you may be doing detoxing such as that. You may be doing detoxing in different ways, but however you're doing it, you are doing it, and it's showing up here in the cards. Keep doing what you need to do. Whatever you are dealing with that you are clearing and purging, give it to God. God is here to support you. Take a deep breath. On the exhale, release this situation to God for healing and answers. So let's do that now. And I'm just going to show you how to do it. And then, of course, you do it on your own time, or you could do it every day. So just put your hands in prayer if that feels good for you. And again, we're calling in God and Jesus. We're calling in the Blessed Mother energy. We are calling in the divine feminine, the divine masculine energy. We are calling in Mother Earth, because here we live on her earth. We are calling in all of the archangels of divine heavenly white light. And today, Archangel Sandalphon showed up for us to remind us of the gentle practices that we need to perform for ourselves, to show ourselves how we love ourselves. If there is something that is concerning you, I want you to bring it into your mind's eye, your third eye. I want you to take an inhale and an exhale. On the next inhale and exhale, I want you to inhale, but exhale slowly out of your mouth. What is concerning you? Inhale. Exhale it out of your mouth. Do it one more time. And when you feel ready, open your eyes. Okay. Now you could do that for as many times or as many minutes as you have available to you. But for the sake of this video, we're going to stop it there. How people see you, though, is that you're very strong in your faith. Okay? You are someone that has positivity, keeps a positive mindset through the battles, through the challenges. You may be someone who has negative moments. You're human. And I just watched a doctor, as a side note, who was talking about a study that was done in an MRI showing the brain, and how when someone walks around and says, I'm just so tired, oh, I'm in so much pain, the brain is basically hearing that and continuing that pattern. But when you're someone that says, I'm so tired, but I'm going to keep going, because that's positivity, and you really do your best, progress, not perfection, to keep going, that changes what is going on in the brain. It was showing up in an MRI. So I want you to think about that. Even though you're going through whatever you're going through, stay strong in your faith. Whatever your faith is that keeps you in your heart, in the energy of love, connected to your higher self and love. And maybe you want to get a rose quartz as well. Okay? My hand is itchy right now. What's this? This is the right hand. What does that mean? Does that mean I'm coming into money? Does that mean I'm prosperous and I'm abundant? Whatever it is, I will take it. And it's energy for you as well. Now, what you might be fearing is letting yourself feel all of your emotions, because it's heavy and it's a lot. Your entire rainbow spectrum of feelings is actually sending you important messages and guidance. So please lean into it, because you know what? When you do that, what did we call in? I didn't even know this card was here. We called in the divine feminine and the divine masculine energies, which is what creates us as a whole. The right side is the masculine. The left side is the feminine. You're balancing the masculine and the feminine energies. Do you see how you can't make this stuff up? I didn't even look at these cards when I turned them over, and it came through as I closed my eyes and channeled that little prayer. You can do the same thing. This is not something that is special within me. Yes, we're all special, but we all also have these gifts, and so do you. When you tune in, especially when you put your hand on your heart or you put your hands in prayer, you can hear more clearly, and when you close your eyes and tune everything else out. And then finally, the outcome. Here's the outcome. Wow. All right, I'm going to read this first. Heightened intuition. Be aware of the inner knowingness as it is trustworthy. First of all, what did I just tell you about your gifts? Second of all, you're becoming more heightened in your intuition. Third of all, the card that came with it is sensitive emotions. Times of heightened emotions, intuitions, and sensitivity call for your extra self-care and gentleness. And how did we start with Archangel Sandalphon? In gentle stuff. And how do we end with gentleness? And I'm going to leave it there. The last thing I'm going to say to you is take good care of yourself. And if you're looking for solfeggio frequency, like Archangel Sandalphon shared with us, you can just go on YouTube. If you have a pain, you could put in solfeggio frequency for tension, for pain, for anxiety, for depression, for love, for miracles, for positivity, for intuition. Whatever you're looking for, it's there. The one that I love is Inner Lotus Music, just to help you to find it. I hope that this message helped you. I hope that you have a great August 8/8 and onward, and I'll see you next week. Take care. Bye-bye.